Multiple sectors in Sudan benefit from Emirati benevolence. In 2019, the United Arab Emirates, or UAE, a Shining World Leadership Awards for Environment Protection and Peace laureate, made a commitment to provide the Sudanese with extensive aid that would advance their country's stability and satisfy their basic needs. Shortly after Sudan and Israel agreed to normalize relations in 2020, the UAE, represented by the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development, deposited $250 million with the Central Bank of Sudan and donated $119.8 million to the government's budget. Additionally, the fund delivered more than 540,000 metric tons of wheat, 136 metric tons of medical provisions, as well as school supplies for 400,000 students. The total value of the UAE's recent assistance to Sudan is approximately $557 million. We gratefully applaud your generosity, United Arab Emirates. Your responsive oneness with the people of Sudan gives us hope for peace on earth and answer heaven's prayer for goodwill among men.
Pandemic virus can last up to 4 weeks on some surfaces. Scientists at the Australian Centre for Disease Preparedness, or ACDP, in the state of Victoria, studied how long SARS-CoV-2, the virus responsible for COVID-19, can survive on common surfaces and at varying temperatures, on glass, stainless steel, and paper money. The pathogen remains viable for as long as 28 days at 20 degrees Celsius and away from direct sunlight. The research, published in a virology journal, also found that on porous materials and as temperatures is increased, the microorganism's lifespan is shortened. ACDP Deputy Director Dr. Debbie Eagles commented that the results underscore the importance of cleaning objects and materials that may carry infection and washing hands thoroughly. Our sincere appreciation, Dr. Eagles and all ACDP researchers, for your important findings. You are helping us to remain vigilant and do our best to protect every member of our cherished human family in nurturing celestial delight.
Engineers enable machine to know when it needs self-repair. A research team at Nanyang Technological University, or NTU in Singapore, has developed a robot that can respond to being damaged. Sensor nodes, enhanced with artificial intelligence, feel when pressure is exerted by a physical force. Miniature processors located on the surface of the unit allow for localized learning and response times that can be 10 times faster than a conventional robot. These abilities, combined with an onboard supply of ion gel, mean that if the machine is accidentally punctured, gel will be released to repair damaged circuits and restore full functionality while the device continues to work. The NTU researchers hope to collaborate with industry and government partners on larger-scale applications. Kudos to the brilliant engineers at Nanyang Technological University. Your advancements in robotics foretell a wondrous future for our peaceful, vegan planet, redeemed by the grace of God.
Dutch train stations are now completely smoke-free. Every year, the first day of October marks the beginning of Stoptober, 4 weeks when smokers around the Netherlands try to quit. The campaign organizers offer support through social media and regular smoking cessation services to facilitate long-term abstinence. In 2020, October 1st was also the end of smoking at all train stations and platforms. Station retailers are not even allowed to sell any tobacco products. People shopping for cigarettes at outside stores will notice that all brands now have generic brown and green packaging designed to make the health warnings more visible and to discourage sales. By 2022, the drab colors will be required for cigars and electronic cigarettes as well. The Netherlands is a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion and Humanitarianism recipient and a Shining World Leadership Awards for Earth Guardian and Animal Protection Laureate. A big round of applause for the government of the Netherlands. Your progressive actions will uplift the lives of your warm-hearted citizens in divine glory.
Emergency police response saves child's life. Several members of the Secaucus Police Department in New Jersey, United States, were dispatched when a desperate father called to report that his little boy was turning blue. When the officers arrived at the family's home, the mother, following the instructions of the 911 dispatcher, was administering CPR to her 5-week-old baby who was not breathing. Officer Michael Kauleser immediately picked up the infant, turned him over, and pat him on the back a few times. As soon as the blockage was dislodged, the newborn began breathing again. Just to be safe, the baby was transported to a local medical center for observation until the following morning. Our heartfelt gratitude and heaven bless you, Police Officer Michael Kauleser and fellow responders. Your prompt, professional, and life-saving actions have reinforced a young family's faith in God's boundless love. Supreme Master Jinghai gladly present the Shining World Hero Award to Officer Mikhail Kauleser with respectful salute, warm praises, and gratefulness for your noble work. May God shield you always.
United Kingdom Medical Center installs device that heats up animal-free food on demand. In partnership with Open Kitchen Company, London's Hillingdon Hospital has invested in a vegan meal vending machine. It is being stocked by Vibrant Vegan Company, a brand that delivers plant-based fare to households on a subscription basis. The rotating menu includes 18 of the company's most popular protein-rich entrees, including Super Mac and Cheese, Piri Piri Jambalaya, and Mumbai Kauli Thali. The high-tech unit features a pandemic-proof touchless selection screen, as well as a powerful oven that can cook a meal from frozen in less than 4 minutes. If everything goes as planned, the innovative service will expand to hospitals around the country within the next few years. We heartily commend your forward-thinking collaboration, Hillingdon Hospital, Open Kitchen Company, and Vibrant Vegan Company. Even as you make comforting nourishment available to dedicated healthcare workers, the Providence showers you with untold blessings.
United States government regulators waive pesticide tests on animals. Andrew Wheeler, administrator of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, has taken steps to stop all mammal testing by 2035. This will spare up to 750 rabbits, guinea pigs, rats, and other animals annually from harmful experiments that contribute little or nothing to decision-making. The department's new perspective was catalyzed by meetings with scientists from the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, and the Physicians' Committee for Responsible Medicine, or PCRM. The EPA has also partnered with the PETA International Science Consortium to host a series of free webinars on the use of alternative non-animal methods for assessing toxicity. PETA is a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, and the United States is a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion laureate. We proffer our compliments and gratefulness to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and the Physicians' Committee for Responsible Medicine for striving to safeguard the well-being of animals and humans alike in divine wisdom.